jumping on here to do a small IVF update. I haven't done one in a while, and there's a lot to recoup that has happened in the past. I want to say maybe 2.5 weeks. Everything has been spiraling out of control, and not in a bad way, in actually a pretty amazing way. As you guys know, I had been awaiting the insurance appeal in regards to some issues that had happened with the IVF coverage and whatnot for my health insurance this year. And at first they had denied my appeal, but something along the lines happened. I guess that the first time that it got denied, it was because it was put through an automatic system, and then when an actual person reviewed the file, they determined that my coverage needed to continue, and therefore they went ahead and they approved my IVF coverage to be continued. So that was on February 27, which it was when it got approved, or the appeal got approved. So therefore, February 27, today it is currently March 16. Now, after February 27, my IVF clinic immediately called me. We went ahead and we processed the payment to continue the cycle, because, like I said, it was all a blur. They processed the cycle, they processed the fee, they processed everything, and then I want to say like 3 days later, I actually got my cycle. So again, I have been running back and forward with the IVF clinic. We already went and I got my lead blood work done for my cycle, and I am already in some of the meds for the stimulation meds prior to the stims meds for the retrieval. So I am currently doing test stim gel for 30 days. And then after the 30-day mark, we will start on stims for our retrieval, which should be sometime in mid-April. I am beyond excited that everything worked out at the end. And now we are going to go ahead and get to do this. 1 second. And I'm back. That was my IVF alarm going off that I need to drink my meds. I'm currently waiting for Isabella. She's at dance class, and my meds are home, so we will be taking the meds once we get home. But yeah, so I went basically running last week once I got my cycle to get my lead blood work done, because I was going out of town that day and I was returning on Friday night. So by that time the clinic was going to be closed and we were not going to be able to get the blood work done. So I literally had to jump on the car on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning and drive 45 minutes to the clinic, get the blood work done, get everything in place, and then leave out of town, or go out of town. I just spoke to the clinic today. They already sent all the prescriptions to the pharmacy for the stims medications. I do have to wait for them to call me so that we can go ahead and order them. But obviously, we do not order them until it is actual time for the meds to be started. As you know, some of those medications have expiration dates and they cannot be used past a certain amount of time, and usually it is recommended that you receive the meds the night prior to you starting the stims. I am so sorry about all the noise. I'm outside Isabella's dance studio, and there's a bunch of little girls running around and screaming and yelling, so excuse me for that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I am extremely humble. I am extremely happy that this is happening. However, on another hand, I am actually just taking things the easy way. I am not stressing about it. I am putting everything in God's hands, because at this point, I feel that my first cycle, number one, it failed because I was rushing into it and I had everything planned out to a T. I even had planned out when will my FET will be once I had an embryo, and sadly, none of that happened because I had planned way too much. So therefore, this time around, I'm just going with the flow. If we start meds, we're doing meds. If we are doing shots, we're doing the shots. If we're doing whatever it is that we're doing, I'm doing it one day at a time. I'm not putting too much emphasis on it. I am, guys, I know you remember I said during my first cycle that you needed to incorporate IVF into your life, not your life into IVF. And that is exactly what I am doing this time around. I am not stopping my life for any reason whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I just went to Chicago. I just also went to Swartz Creek, Michigan, and I had a lovely time over there. And now I am planning, because I am going on a family vacation in about 3.5 months, but I also want to take my kids to Cincinnati in the end of April, depending on how I feel and if we have done retrieval or not at that time. But if it's not in April, it will also more likely be like the first 2 weeks within the first 2 weeks of May. I'm gonna go ahead and take my kids to Cincinnati for like a weekend, because I have been dying to go to Cincinnati. But yeah, so that is my little small IVF update. I just wanted to give you guys an update and loop you into everything that is going on with IVF in my life, and just to let you know that we are currently underway on cycle number 2, with possible retrieval sometime mid-April, which is an exciting time, because they will be right around Eastern time. I believe that is the midpoint for Eastern, but whatever. That's not even the case. The point is that this time around, I am taking it easy, and I am extremely happy that we were able to get so many issues resolved, and we are able to continue with this journey, and I am able to blog and record this journey to share with the rest of the world. And not only the rest of the world, because I'm glad that I have a little bit over 1,300 subscribers, that is amazing. But just, I know that there is more women like me out there. So I just want to let them know that they are not alone, and that in all this IVF journey, we are more than just women's. We are warriors that go through a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, and I will see you guys sometime next week once I get more info and I get to sit down and give you guys a breakdown of financial, including meds, for this cycle number 2 during IVF.